Fed decision was today, 50 basis point cut, and the market did exactly what we expected. We saw price initially pop on QQQ and SPY. Then we eventually had a massive sell-off. The reason we were expecting the sell-off is that I wasn't expecting, or at least what we were looking for, was that Jerome Powell was not going to talk about his plans for cuts next year. Says he's very confident in the economy, very confident in the jobs market, but when they're talking to him about what's the forecast going to be, he keeps saying a meeting by meeting basis. That's not what the market wants to hear. The market wants to hear, no matter what, we're planning on 3 rate cuts for the rest of this year, and we're planning on 5 rate cuts for next year. Bang, bang, bang. They don't want to hear, well, we're going to have to figure it out meeting by meeting. That leaves the market in a level of uncertainty. And when the market is in a level of uncertainty, it is not good because the market is a giant baby. And so I averaged down today on my Tesla puts. I actually ended the day up about $89,000 in realized profit. I doubled down on my QQQ puts. You guys know that if you're part of my academy. And I added to my Tesla puts. So you can see that my initial execution was here on the 12th of September, and I actually added into more of them today at 1438, which is about 2:38 if my military time is correct. Why did I do this, right? Well, first reason was looking at QQQ. We know that if we look at QQQ, and if you watch any of my other videos, that price is sitting up inside of this institutional sell level. And what we look for is what's called bullish accumulation. This occurs on the BX trender, and that is a very good sign that price is going to make an extended run. You can see that the BX trender, which is this indicator down at the bottom, last time we were making higher lows into higher highs. Price had a massive surge from 435 on QQQ all the way up to about $485, which is an 11% rally. Once we got lower highs, which you can see right here, we have a massive sell-off. Once again, we get higher lows, massive run, now lower highs, just like before. I'm expecting QQQ to sell off about 4.6%. And if the market sells off, I think that there's a pretty good chance that Tesla's going to also sell off. Now, the main thing I want to stress here is that the weekly candle, the biggest candle, the most important candle we look for, is not closed yet. The weekly, as of now, is still making higher lows, which is a very good sign. But once again, the thing that I've been reiterating for about a week, so 2 weeks now, is that we have to take this $230 liquidity level out. And we just have not had the strength or the ability to do it. Now, the good sign is that we are still making higher lows each and every single time. So I think worst case, we'll see Tesla maybe pull back down to $220 or $216. That's a 4 to 5% pullback, and that would line up with about a 4 to 5% pullback on QQQ. The main thing that we have to watch, because I still have my February calls, right? These are just a hedge against my calls. I am more bearish on Tesla from the fund standpoint right now than I am bullish. But my plan is that if Tesla pulls its way back down to 220, I'll take half of my puts off the table. From there, I will watch to see if price breaks that support level. If price comes in and it breaks this level, then we really have to worry. That's when price would end up breaking through 220. And from there, I think there's a very high chance that we see $200 and maybe even $180. That is where I would close the rest of my October puts. Now, once I close my October puts at $200, I am going to average down into my February calls because I still believe that Tesla is going to be back up at about 280 to 300 by the end of the year. It could, worst case scenario, just take one more pullback, which just gives us one more buying opportunity. So in the meantime, we're going to hold on to our hedge. We're going to see if price continues to pull its way back down to 220. We're going to monitor these daily candles going into tomorrow and Friday. And then we're going to heavily assess on Friday's close where the weekly candle is setting up. Now, if you guys want to learn how to use this BX trender, we have released a new course on it called the Elite Traders Playbook. The link to that and all of our courses is down in the description. You just have to go to our website, scroll down to the bottom, hit all products because there's a bunch of courses, and you'll be able to see the Elite Traders Playbook. Thanks for all support, and I'll see you guys next time.